Breaking news: Peter Obi reacts to Presidential Tribunal verdict, discloses next move. Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has rejected the ruling of the Presidential Election Petition Court that upheld the election of President Bola Tinubu. Niger News recalls that the tribunal Wednesday affirmed the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in the February 25, 2023 presidential election as the rightful winner of the election. The tribunal held that the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) Atiku Abubakar did not successfully prove his petition seeking to remove Tinubu from office. The court also struck out the petition filed by the Labour Party and Obi for lack of merit while ruling on whether the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) was right to return Tinubu as the duly elected by a majority of lawful votes cast. Speaking through his team of lawyers, led by Dr. Levi Uzokwe-San, after the court sitting on Wednesday night, Obi vowed to appeal the judgment of the tribunal. The former governor of Anambra State warned that if care is not taken, the electoral jurisprudence would disappear in the country, stressing that the court process should be seamless. He stressed that petitioners who are dissatisfied with the outcome of an election may resort to self-help if they continue to find it difficult to establish their own case owing to obstacles from government institutions like INEC. He said, "If we are not careful, our electoral jurisprudence will eventually disappear." I am saying this with every amount of sincerity because when litigants who contested the elections continue to find it hard to establish their case due to obstacles on the way, starting with INEC, certainly they would resort to some other means of trying to get justice, which may not be lawful. The Labour Party flag bearer also commended the Court of Appeal for introducing the live streaming of the judgment to guarantee transparency and accountability. Peter Obi commends the Court of Appeal for introducing the live streaming. You may recall that they applied to the court to have a live streaming of all the proceedings, but the court, in its wisdom, did not grant the application. But now in the end, they saw the wisdom in it and the need to guarantee transparency, hence a live streaming of the judgment. Certainly, it would have been better if it was live streaming of the entire proceedings so the public would have the chance to watch and be able to relate properly with the judgment. Well, I will hope and pray that this time it would be continuous, starting from the beginning of a case. This is the only way you can guarantee transparency, because when something is open, Nigerians will see things for themselves and they will make up their minds one way or the other, he added. Peter Obi have, really given his own statement at the end of the Presidential Tribunal verdict and has disclosed his next move, saying that, this is what and how the court has trashed their case. The court, really struck out a lot of petitions from Peter Obi and has said that with all this, it would be very, very difficult, it would be very, very difficult for one to get justice with the kind of judiciary we are having. What they gave was judgment and not justice. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? However Nigerians have reacted. I don't belong to a party and I hate politics in Africa because only the wicked leaders who are never voted for are decided winners. Don't waste your time, Obi. You never won the election. But Peter Obi will still lose again. Obi, stop wasting your time and your money. You cannot get judgment from this election case. Nigeria don't have a strong judicial system. Even the INEC are not independent. Obi and Atiku's case were streamed online during Buhari's administration. Well, I weep for Nigeria. Obi's statements doesn't make any sense. Stop wasting your money, Obi. Obi is threatening Nigeria as a nation because the judgment did not go his way and his supporters will seek help illegally to achieve their evil acts. Obi's statement shows he didn't learn any lesson from the past election and the tribunal judgment. His threat of resorting to self-help by litigants to drive home grievances is unbecoming of someone aspiring to be the country's president. Obi also must be told that it has always been the tradition of the Presidential Tribunal to televise, its final judgment and not the proceedings because the public options do not count. Peter Obi and Labour Party were not given the opportunity to present evidence at the tribunal to show how they won the election. But you see, all these are not really important. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. Well, my country people, Obi has rejected the rulings. The Labour Party has rejected the rulings of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal's judgment. They have rejected it and saying no. They don't accept the outcome of the election tribunal judgment. They don't accept Tinubu as the president. So what are they going to do now? Obi has reviewed his next move because Obi is saying as the matter they be like this, so there were a lot of irregularities. Even Atiku thought say, well, in some places they snatch ballot boxes, but the court come dey tell Atiku say you did not mention the names of the places where ballot boxes were snatched. You never mentioned how they snatched these boxes. You didn't bring evidence how they manipulate the beavers machines. Same thing goes for Peter Obi. He brought up his own petition that Tinubu is not eligible to be the president. Oh yeah, how? Come and explain. There was no evidence. So my country people, e get as the matter be. Guys, I'm dropping here. What are your thoughts on this? Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you.